everyone, this is Neha Tulsyan from Crescent Creation. Welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Today's video is part of a hop to help us release our very first digital stamp sets in our Etsy store. We will be bringing you new digital stamp sets every month along with lots of inspiration from our team. We also have a giveaway that I'll talk about towards the end of this video. We also have a sale of 15% going on our entire store. And it includes the new release, no coupon code required, and no minimum purchases. As Mother's Day is just around the corner, I designed this sunflower digital stamp in Mother's Day theme, but it's a very versatile set and can be used all year round. I created 2 cards using this digital set, and in this video I'm going to show you the complete process of creating one of the cards. I'm also going to show you how easy it is to create a scene using these digital stamp sets, because these images are all clear outside and white in the inside. So they're very easy to layer together and create a scene. So once you purchase this digital stamp set, you receive a zip file with 5 images in it. You download all these images and save wherever on your computer. Open your Word document, insert one of those images to the Word document. Once the image is on the Word document, right click on the image and go to wrap text and click in front of text. This just helps in easy movement of the image. You can now move this image anywhere on the page. Next, you can resize it to any size that you want. For my wreath card today, I'm going to resize this to 1.5 inches in height. And I'm going to copy paste this several times so that I can have a lot of these images to create my wreath later. Next, I'm going to print this page using my inkjet printer. So I'll have several of these flowers in 1.5 inch height, and I can use it to create my wreath card later. But if you want to create your wreath here on the computer and then print it out, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that too. So here I'm starting with a circle shape. I created it around 4 inches in diameter, and now I'm placing these flower images on around this circle, keeping the circle as a guide to help me create the wreath. I also right clicked on the circle, clicked on wrap text and behind the text so that my circle is behind and I can see my flowers completely. And here you can see I'm just placing my flowers, making sure I like the placement, and you can see how easy it is to place these. Since they are white or opaque in the inside and clear outside, you don't have to worry about layering them together. They layer perfectly because of their clear background. And here I'm just moving them, flipping them horizontally or vertically depending on what I want, and creating a perfect wreath using these flower images. Once I'm happy with the placement of all these flowers, I'm gonna go ahead and copy paste few more of these flowers to finish the full circle of my wreath. I mean, this is so easy to do this. You might think that I'm a little biased here, but trust me when I say that not all digital stamps that you buy have a clear background, and that just restricts you in a lot of ways. But having a clear background around these images just opens a lot of ways for you to customize them. So here I have my wreath all ready, and now I'm going to go ahead and add the sentiment. Here in this stamp set, you get 3 sets of sentiment. The first says happy, best and day. You can crop any of these 3 sentiments. I'm going to crop the best from this and place it to the center of my wreath. Next, I'm going to add the sentiment that reads mom, mothers, and I'm going to crop out mom from it. And now I'm left with best mom sentiment. You can play with the position of the sentiment and decide where you want the sentiment. And once you're happy with the sentiment, you can just go ahead and select the circle shape and just delete it. And here you have this beautiful 1-layer wreath with the sentiment ready to be printed out. So now you know how easy it is to create scenes using these digital stamp sets from our store. Now let's move on to creating this card. Here I'm starting with a side folding A2 size card base in dark blue color, and I'm matting it with a white cardstock that's slightly smaller in size. I used double-sided tape to glue it to my card base. And next I'm using a circle die to cut out a circle window on my card front. I'll use the same circle die to cut out the sentiment Best Mom that I have printed out on a separate cardstock. And then I'll glue that circle die cut to the inside of my card, keeping the front window as my guide. I'll use the adhesive eraser to erase any of the excess glue from outside and inside of my card. And now I'm going to go ahead and color this beautiful flower image using my PrismaColor pencils. I printed these flowers on Canson XL mixed media cardstock that I got from Michaels. I really like this cardstock for coloring with my color pencils. These cardstocks have this tooth or texture to them that really helps with coloring while coloring with color pencils. To color the flower here, I'm using 4 shades of blue. I start with my darkest color and I add shadows wherever needed. Since this flower image that I printed is pretty small, I have to be careful to leave enough space on all the petals to make sure I can fit in all the colors and get a good contrast. For example, the petal that I'm coloring right now looks like is on the front. So you need to add shadows just towards the bottom part of the petal. And since the petals on either side of it will have more darker shades because they are towards the back, I'm keeping lighter areas towards the edges of this center petal, adding shading from bottom to top, bottom being the darkest and top being the lightest, and also having that lighter shades around towards the edges. This way you can distinguish between each petal of the flower and at the same time have a very good contrast going on. I hope what I said made sense and I was able to explain this nicely. All the colors used are listed on the bottom of the screen. I'm not going to show you the coloring of complete flower here since I colored all the petals the same way. So I colored the rest of the flowers off camera. And here I have all my flowers laid out on my card front. And now I'm gluing them using liquid glue and foam tape. I'm gluing one flower with foam tape and the other with liquid glue. So every alternate flower will be raised. I'm making sure that I'm adding adhesive only towards the bottom of these flowers, or I'll end up gluing this card shut. Once I'm done gluing all these flower images, I'm going to go ahead and open my card to see if I can see any of the foam adhesive from behind. And there was just this one adhesive peeking from behind. So here I just removed it carefully and trimmed off the excess adhesive. And my card is almost done. I'm using my white pen to add some white highlights and dot details to the center of the flower. Also adding black dots using my black gel pen. And about the giveaway, one lucky person will receive this digital stamp set for free. The winner will be chosen from the comments of all the videos in the hop. You have until April 29th to comment on all the videos in the hop. I'll announce the winner here on my channel on April 30th. So this was my card for today. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also visit all the videos in the hop and leave all the team members some love. The link to the next video is in the description box below. Here are a few more videos that you might like to watch. Thank you for visiting. Have a nice day.